So I have about 52 hours in this game. As you can see, I have 3 characters on the main screen. I think that's because in the game you had a relationship with them, so they kind of get put up there, which is cool. I like when games do that, but I didn't do a lot because there's a handful of them. This is all the endings. I've gotten a few. I don't really know how I got some of them. Like Architect, I know how I got that. And Novelist, a little bit, but Botanist, I wasn't really sure. I guess I leaned too into the, I don't know, plant area, because I was first figuring out how to do everything to, you know, if you know, you know. Although I might go some of these routes because I really do like them. Like, oh man, I just haven't played this game in a minute. Anemone, yeah. The girl with brown hair over there. I might go her route again just for the sake of the recording being the first time playing this. Because her route it's really fun. It's just cool. Even though it's a little slow almost, you know, it's I'd say compared to some where, like, you know, you just it happens at a bit of a faster pace where you're kind of almost late game just making things a little more official with an anemone. Or is it, hold on, I want to make sure I say the name right. Yeah, with an N first, so anemone. But I haven't super decided yet. I have an idea of what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, I have to voice all this, I forgot. So warning, this game, that's a warning. I'm, you know, graphic stuff if you're afraid. Oh yeah. You wake the chaos, confusion of light and heat and smoke. Fire. Your head is pounding, you must have hit it and blacked out, but you aren't sure how you got here. Or on what Vertumna? That sounds weird to say. That's my first time saying that word out loud. Is happening. There's something important you need to remember. Your stomach lurches as the floor crumbles beneath your feet, then collapses. Your body aches and your eyes burn from the smoke. A figure appears through the flames. It's your friend. Your friend? Wait. You can't remember her name. She's gesturing and shouting at you, but all you hear is a ring in your ears. I'll try and climb out because I don't accept help. That's for the weak. You try to stand up, but one of your legs folds uselessly underneath you. It won't hold your weight. Oh, okay. Guess I'm weak. My bad. Your friend pulls you out of the rubble. She throws your arm over her shoulder and half drags you towards the door. Through it, you see a deep, eerie twilight, dark blue and cold against the heat of the fire around you. Glow season. Dun dun dun. Glowing eyes. You shake your head to clear your vision. Is that some kind of dog? Like from Earth? Yeah, it's a puppy. Should pet it. The creature howls and lunges, its jaws open. Yeah, like literally. Opened. Like a lot. I was a teenage exocolonist. Was, as in, I quit. Definitely nothing else happened. You were born on the Stratospheric, Earth's first colony ship halfway through its 20-year voyage to a wormhole at the edge of the Sol system. Your parents run the hydroponic gardens which make your fresh air and vegetables for the ship. Like the other colonists, they bravely chose to make this one-way journey to the uncharted planet Vertumna in the hope they could escape Earth's troubles. They had you the old-fashioned way, merging their genes like they merged their cultures and traditions. They name you... we're going to be named Baka because We're going to be really stupid. I'm kidding, actually. I'm thinking we're going to be really smart. Should we trans? Just for fun? No. We won't confuse the characters. I have no idea what to call me. Be like, hold on, broette. Yeah, that's good. Your earliest memories are of your 4th birthday. There's a big cake with a neat halo effect that looks like fire, but when you reach out to touch it, all you get is a handful of icing. Yummy. Your favorite present is... I think we're gonna go with... I don't remember her name. What is it? Yeah, no, I can't even. But she's the smart one, who's also wants to be... Well, I won't spoil it, I guess. We'll be like Super Brainiac. Because she's an interesting path. I like it more than the others. Hal does science, which is what runs the ship. He also teaches the older kids. The tablet has some games that teach math using pictures, and it has a lot of letters you can't read yet. I'm not like a professional by any means at this game. I know like the ins and outs, but I'm probably going to mess up a lot in terms of like what I should be doing. From as early as you can remember, you've had vivid dreams every night. You dream about strangers who seem so familiar and wide open screens very different from the stratospheric. Sometimes the dreams are bad and it makes you scared to go sleep. So every night before lights out, your dad tells you a bedtime story. Aw, thanks, man. You're the best. You often ask for Tales of Earth, a place you've only seen in holovids. Your dad doesn't want to talk about it. How about we save that for another time, he'll say, or maybe when you're older. He prefers made-up stories. Your favorite is. He doesn't want to talk about Earth because it's nuked to ashes. Sir, Knight and Princess Petticoats, superhero justice warriors, future dog and the space cadets. I mean, right now, just blast intelligence and stuff like that. Future dog can turn into a light beam that cadets can ride on. They have adventures in the farthest reaches of space, kind of like you. Yeah, just a little bit. So is like Future Dog the ship, or like a dog that can turn into a something? Every child on the stratospheric is given one genetic enhancement. By age 6, you see the first signs of not eagle eyes, extra fingers. I don't really see the point. I mean, like in game, I know, because it raises the communication or whatever. And eagle eyes, this can actually help a lot. This helps perception, which is honestly really useful most of the time. Especially if you go with a certain route. Absorbent brain, probably going to pick that. Super strength, calm temperament. Nothing at all is a cool choice to have, but I mean, why not take the plus, you know? Unless you're doing like, I don't even know, to be honest. Professor House says kids learn fast because their brains are like sponges. When people get older, they can't absorb as much new stuff. Not for you. You're always learning, and your curiosity knows no end. Yay! That's going to give us a nice boost for that. I forget. Oh, they're on the left. Empathy, reasoning, toughness. Okay. I might be blind. The other kids have trouble keeping up with you, but one tries. Right, here's the hand group. I forgot if I restarted. I didn't restart it, so you might see some weird stuff if this is your first time seeing it. The game, that is. Energetic and loyal Anemone, tough and gentle Cal, bold and confident Mars, quiet and adventurous Dis, studious and mature Tangent, shy and sweet Tammy. More like Tangerine. Go with her. That's probably the route we're going to take. Oh my gosh. Teenage romance. Wait, how old are we? 6? Never mind. No comment. You have your hollow palms instead at age 8. Okay, we're 8. But HoloNet access is blocked for kids. Tangent wants to sneak out onto a bridge and talks to the ship's AI. Congruence because... Or the ship's AI congruence, because from the bridge, congruence has to answer any question. You help by scoping out the bridge, ask for permission from the captain, hack into the HoloNet instead. We will hack into the HoloNet because... Oh yeah, the rebellion. There's a few... Yeah, okay. I'm just thinking how I want to go with that. You're only 8, and despite your confidence, you have no idea what you're doing, and you don't even get close to getting the bridge access on your hollow palms, but you and Tangent have fun trying. She soon forgets about her mission to the bridge. Imagine I just hack it successfully and just crash everything, just explode. You're 10 years old when the ship finally reaches the wormhole. Professor House says it's like a doorway to other stars, with the planet Rotumna on the other side. You run emergency drills for months to prepare. When the day finally comes, it starts with a rumble, then things start to slide off the tables. You hurry to gather near the escape pods, just in case. Single file, everyone. Professor Hal instructs you to follow him. I wish I could slip away. I don't think... Can you successfully slip away? I don't think you can. I kind of wish you could. It's a little... Like, there's definitely a lot of... I mean, it's a choice-based game, so there's a lot, but... It's... Choice-based games are hard, so, you know, on one hand, I understand it. On the other, I'm like, just let me slip away. Just let me do it. I want to see what happens. Professor Hal grabs you by the scruff of your neck. Nope, sorry, Baka. There is no time to play around. You'll have to come with the rest of the class. Look, buddy, don't call me Baka. That means idiot, okay? It's offensive. The emergency area is crowded with family. It's going to be fine. Man, this name is really working out. It's going to be fine, Baka. Your dad, Suze, will be through the wormhole and down on the planet before you know it. Just like we practiced. Your mom gives him a sharp, worried look. Yeah, Dad's not the dominant one, huh? Red emergency lights switch on as the siren begins to sound somewhere distant in the ship. You try to breathe slowly like you were taught, but you're very scared. You look out a porthole, the stars are gone. When you're frightened, you... Yeah, I mean, like, your choices in the beginning affected this. I'm not sure why I don't have this. I picked everything to make that, but instead I have this. Empathy? Am I stupid? Well, anyway. You bawl like a baby, it feels good. You aren't the only one. Nearby, your classmate Tammy has tears streaming down her cheeks. Mars is trying quietly to console her. She sighs as your crying makes Tammy wail even more loudly. Your dad puts his arm around you as you let it out. You wait, the shaking builds. Then everything starts to get very weird. The hallway stretches, and you're stretching too. Your arms impossibly long, your head feels like it's slowly filling up like a balloon and contracting down to the size of an atom. At the same time, is this the wormhole? You hear the distant, ominous squeal of metal giving way as the ship shudders and lurches in slow motion. The weirdest part is a sense of deja vu. You're sure this has happened to you before, and you know somehow that everything is going to be okay. The shuddering reaches a crescendo. You hear an impossibly loud crunch and feel weightless for a few seconds before gravity slams you back against a wall. Head first, you black out. As you slip unconscious, you feel yourself twisted out on time. It's today, yesterday, and tomorrow all at once, and more than one tomorrow. Lots of them, different tomorrows. Oh my gosh. I do like her, like, final design. I think it's dope. Although she goes to a weird, like, bald phase, which, like, not bald, buzz cut. I don't know how I feel about it, but at least it ends. You find yourself in a place you know from your dreams. A sharp-faced girl wearing a lab coat stands out before you. In all directions stretch a barren wasteland of dead trees, like bones puncturing the dry skin of the planet. We have to do better this time, she says, clutching your hand so tightly her nails dig bloody furrows into your wrist. You have to do better this time. Oh man, I'm not prepared for this reading right now. My jaw hurts. Distantly, you can feel the ship shaking as stopped and hear your parents' worried voices. Feeling safe, you slip further into the warm embrace of the stars. You drift. Oh my god, I forgot this game was all reading. I haven't played it in a minute. There's another choice-based game I want to play too. I'm so indecisive. I kind of just booted this up and started because I needed to make a video. Gradually, your conscious reforms. You wake up in the med bay. The med bay under you plays a soft tone and an automated voice speaks. 2 weeks have elapsed. The patient's cranial injury has completed healing. They may now be safely discharged. Now, like for real, my jaw's gonna break. Okay. Whoops. As the fog lifts from your head, you realize something seems different about this room. It's so bright. You try to focus on the window. Something is different, definitely different. Sunlight, trees, ground. Ground would be different, huh? Instead of the familiar blackness of space, bright light from twin blue and yellow suns is shining through the windows. You peer out and see fields, glass-walled domes, and walls ringed by giant mushroom-like trees. There are construction materials everywhere and people walking around outside on the ground. You better get out there and join them. I never actually chose cautious, so we'll just do that, see how it is. Oh, it's the same. Epic. So we're... Oh, Tammy jumps as you step out of the ship. Cord is behind her. You're awake. Are you all better? You better go see your dad. She points southeast towards some geodesic domes. I could go, Tammy. I didn't really start the route, but I mean, there's time to change it. I've never done her. Which, you know, it'd be valid route, first time reaction. So I've done Tangent. I just like Tangent's route because it's a bit more interesting and in-depth, although she could be interesting too. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. Tammy looks concerned. You slept for so long after you bumped your head. She says, I bet your parents were worried. Your dad is working over in geoponics near the domes. They're called greenhouses. I would go with you, but, well, this is as far as I've been from the ship since we landed. Tammy stammers, blushing. It's scary outside. She is pretty cute in like a wounded animal type way. My mouth is genuinely hurting right now from all this reading. So I'm probably going to leave part 1 here, play a game that's voice acted. Like, dang, none of this is voice acted, not a word. So it's, yeah, it's going to be something else if I continue this, which I probably will. I want to. I don't want to just leave it hanging. I remember all the series I started. I'm not like overwhelmed or anything, but you know, it can get busy, and then suddenly I don't upload a few games, and I'm like, right. I gotta build up the motivation for that. Anyway, not a big deal. Just yapping. But yeah, I'll leave it here.